The 73rd Demon Realm, huh? Hidden scenario, fake revolutionary. Do we think our boy is gonna... Do we think Jinhyuk's gonna go help our boy? Alright, we're here for ORV. We'll be back onto Triple S Class Revival Hunter as of next week. And as I am... if you're wondering what that is on my bed there, that's my normal clothes when I'm not going to the gym. I've just got back from the gym. And you should be going to the gym. This is your daily reminder to exercise. You'll thank yourself for it in the future. You maybe could get biceps as big as mine. Maybe even bigger. Maybe you already are more jacked than me. And if you are, good shit. Keep up the grind. You'll love yourself. You'll appreciate it. Do it for you. Trust me. Just work out. It's like the best thing you could ever do. Seriously. Like, there's no two ways about it. It's the best thing you can do for yourself. Anyway, ORV. Episode 236, Chapter 39, Unidentified Wall, Part 2. What happened last time? I don't remember. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Ah! You always screech like that. What now? What, are you gonna pick a fight about this time? Why are you sulking? Mind your own business. What happened with the spy? He's unconscious. Still? Wasn't he unconscious when you dragged him away? To be more precise, he fainted after being penalized for revealing part of his contract with Asmodeus. And it was just getting interesting. Yeah, about how he gave birth to a child. Yes, I remember now. What's wrong? Why did you let me join the Revolutionary Army? Huh? I'm not the Guardian nor the Revolutionary. I'm not even a chairperson of the Civil Council like Eileen. Darn. Here he goes. Jinhyuk Yu suffers from regressor's depression. But Ha-young gets bouts of intense self-hatred. None of the Twissaw protagonists have great mental health, do they? Character Ha-young Ja's lethargy, level 4 activated. Character Ha-young Ja's self-hatred, level 10 activated. Night will come again. Will you be able to protect the people then? Probably not. Not even I know who all the executioners are. I won't be able to catch all of them before the next night. There's still 7 executioners I didn't get. The 7 decide to start hacking people up. The next night will be a festival of blood. But we have a way to stop them. All we need to do is find the fighter. Unfortunately, there probably is no fighter. What? What makes you say that, Mark? No one received skills from the previous fighter. Unlike the other positions in the game, the fighter position is passed down from one fighter to the next. After the fighter who protected the last revolutionary died, there was no one to replace them. Well, fuck. In that case, we can make a new fighter. They just need to take over the position from another fighter, right? Sure, as far as I know, there are no more fighters in the 73rd Demon Realm. I won't be looking in the Demon Realm. Huh? Hey, try talking to the wall. What are you talking about? You have a wall, don't you? A wall that blocks you every time you try to learn something. How do you know about that wall? I have my ways. I don't know anyone else, but I know Ha-young has a wall. Got a little spot on my neck. Annoying. Mildly annoying. To be precise, he has a wall called the Unidentified Wall. Like your 4th wall, perhaps? Although, for an entirely different purpose. The wall has stopped you from learning skills and things like that up till now, right? That's why you ended up being lethargic and self-loathing. What? I know you think of that as a skill wall, but it's not. It has an entirely different purpose. But how do you even know about... Just hurry up and talk to it. You can't talk to that wall, can't you? Come on. Character Ha-young Jang, activate unidentified wall, level 1. Oh, what the fuck? Mr. Wall? The unidentified Wall frowns. I didn't think I'd get a message too. It's because our walls are similar. The unidentified Wall looks at its master. Interesting. I did think, I mean, you know, the fact they're both walls, you know, is the only reason I thought they'd be similar, but I didn't think I'd actually be, like, moderately right. The unidentified Wall says, "You're not qualified yet." He's just as cranky as the novel. Come on, don't be like that. Let him do it. If you don't help him, he'll die. The unidentified Wall asks, "Who are you?" The unidentified Wall asks, "How can you hear me?" It doesn't matter who I am. Just let him do this. Shouldn't be able to use the minimum features at level 1. Why are you stopping him? The unidentified Wall scowls. It was like, oh, what the hell? It's almost like a probability storm crackling around him. Are you really gonna stay grumpy? It's not gonna end well for you if you keep this up. You'll have a hard time fighting a new host if he dies. Being able to put forth this much energy without a constellation, but a single, not a constellation, but a single skill. This is just how much potential Ha-Young has. I have to make sure he awakens here. The unidentified Wall says, "You're so arrogant." Oh, its response is much more aggressive than I expected. Personal skill, the 4th wall is strongly activated. The 4th wall greets the unidentified Wall. The only difference between these two walls is the in the 4th wall is a part of its name, whereas the in the unidentified Wall is not, hence the bold and italics on this the, but not this the. I'm sure that made absolute sense to every one of you that was watching this right now. If you are, leave a like, comment, sub, notification, push the video around, you know, your stuff, it'd be really appreciated. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, so do me a solid, that'd be ballin', you get me? That'd be hella ballin'. The unidentified Wall is startled. It's like, what? What the hell? What the fuck, brother? Who are you? Why are you looking at me? But with a mouth. Why you got a mouth? You're a wall. Huh? It's almost like the wall is actually currently possessing Ha-Young. Just obviously because of the eyes and the way he's reacting in response to all this. Can the walls talk to each other? The 4th wall greets the unidentified Wall warmly. Friend. The unidentified wall begins to tremble. The unidentified Wall says, "Who the hell?" The 4th wall is the 4th wall angry? The identified Wall shouts in pain. The unidentified Wall shouts in pain. The unidentified Wall shouts in pain. The unidentified Wall asks, "Who are you?" And everybody carries on about their day as if nothing happened. Not exactly sure why Ha-Young has this wall, but my guess is that this wall has something to do with his job prior to moving dimensions. This has never happened to me before. The unidentified Wall has recognized the incarnation Ha-Young Jung as its master. Enter the modifier or true name of the being you want to send the message to. What's this? What do I enter? Put in the name I give you. Okay. These are all Twisar characters who fought as fighters in the demon realm. What do I write? I want to become a fighter. Please help me. I wonder what name he gave him. Would that be good? I don't know. Try it. Did it really go through? Seems like the message failed to convince anyone. Let's try again. I'm looking for someone to make me into a fighter. I need your skills as a fighter. Please, help me. Darn. They must all be ignoring it because they think it's spam. What do we have to write for them to respond? Provoke them. Say something that, if you're talking to a specific one of them, you just say something that is, you know, personal to them, provoke a response out of them. and then, you know, you've got your teeth in, and then you just bargain. We just need to get a response, right? Can I write something else? Do you have an idea? I'm a freshman girl looking for a friend. Hey, wait a second. No recipient was entered, so your message was sent randomly to some constellations. It's being sent to constellations. Do you really think they'll take that kind of bait? Just wait. You have a message. That timed really weirdly with me getting a notification. Hold on. Anyhow, carrying on. Ah! Son! Abyssal Black Flame Dragon, yeah? Fuck's sake. Of fucking course. Of bloody course it's the Abyssal Black Flame Dragon. Who else was it gonna be? Which other constellation is tuny as fuck? God's sake. That goddamn, you know, just goddamn thing. I don't know. I don't know what my point there was, but that fucking fucker. What's so funny? He's saying funny stuff. I don't think he's as bad as you think. He speaks like a gentleman. Yeah, right. Did you fall for him or something? You think he's a gentleman? Would a gentleman reply to a message that said, I'm a freshman girl looking for a friend? He said he replied because I'm a freshman. What? He really is just scum then. Yeah, that's worse. He just wanted a friend. He says he's the same age. Oh my lord. Oh fucking hell. Oh no. What the fuck? Huh? Bro, what? I'm sorry. Whoa. What the fuck? This constellation's low-key trying to catfish. This constellation's trying to catfish. This constellation is low-key trying to catfish Hi Young. What the fuck? Why are you so worked up? That's ridiculous. Look, I don't know his real age, but there's no way a freshman's a constellation. I can't read that, so... No way. But still, isn't that a bit too young? Ah! Probably this guy. That was... Was that scream for the cancel room? It was a bit too, effeminate, the first one. You keep messaging. I'll be right back. Okay, what should I ask him? Just forget about him. He's not the fighter anyway. You should try talking to someone else. You're down the list of names I told you earlier, right? Oh, why did I faint? You passed out from remembering the pain of childbirth. Ah! This is absurd. Just from that, I believe you also cursed out Asmodeus a bit as well. That bastard. Let me ask again. What do you mean you gave birth? And how did you win Asmodeus' favor? I'd better start with how I came to be with a child. I think I can guess. Wasn't it because of the fight with the Warden of the Dark? That was the start of it, but it wasn't because of him that I had a child. So you're saying it was because of the curse? When Miongo dealt the last blow to the Warden of the Dark, he was cursed by Asmodeus. And Asmodeus' curse uses probability to make the cursed being's worst nightmare come true. And his worst nightmare was giving birth. Brother, you ain't gotta worry about that. Myongo, you're a bloke. In like your mid-30s. You ain't gotta worry about you giving birth. You ain't gonna give birth. If you get married, you know, and have a nice family home and a relationship that blossoms nicely, then you might be a father, but you wouldn't be the one giving birth. My guy. What? I see. But is that even possible? To give birth with your male? Please don't ask about that. Oh. Dr. Kim thought to himself how odd this felt. I'd have expected I'd talk with Myongo like this one day. Doctor... I mean, Mr. Junhyuk, do you know what it means to become a father? I... can't say I do. I know now. It was so painful. Honestly, in his case, I don't know whether he should be called a father or a mother, though. And I was also happy. Redemption? 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 Is Myongo gonna get a redemption arc? Ayo? Ayo? That'd be baller. If bro gets a redemption arc, good for him, man. Good for him if he gets a redemption. If he gets a redemption arc, hell yeah. She is a lovely daughter. I'd like to meet her sometime. Is she in the demon realm? We're not together right now. So, where is she? It's a long tale. Are you sure you want to hear it? Tell me. I like listening to stories. Myongo Han did immediately become the Demon King's underling. His story continued in a place my friends and I knew nothing of. He got through scenarios alone, bringing the daughter he birthed with him. That must have been difficult. It was. I nearly died many times. In the end, I fell into a crisis I couldn't help her in. The moment I fell into the Dark Castle scenario, I realized I wouldn't be able to protect my girl with my strength alone. Please! If someone protects my child! If you just save this child, I'll do anything! What a lovely child. Huh. That was Asmodeus. Did the Demon King take your daughter from you? Asmodeus is the Demon King, is the Demon God of Wrath and Lust. If he got his hands on a human, he probably wouldn't survive in good condition. She'll be safe. She was born out of Asmodeus' curse, after all. I can't decide if it's fortunate or not, but the Demon King is in a position where he can't harm my daughter. Because he's taken her to be his physical incarnation. That's why I became a demon. I want to save my daughter. I won't beat around the bush. Please help me. If you help me this once, I'll never forget the favor. What did he just ask of me? What does he want to do? You've been around me a long time, so you know me well. When I turn to cowardice, there's no limit to how low I'll stoop. But even then, even I have things I refuse to give up. Also, what happened last night was unexpected. I intended to scare the people. I didn't tell them to hurt anyone. But the executioners got excited by the appearance of the Guardian and acted on their own. He swore an oath of existence, so he must be telling the truth. Sorry, but I have no intention of fighting with Asmodeus. You don't need to fight with him. You just need to continue what you were doing. Inciting the revolution and killing the Duke. That will help me. I thought you were on the Duke's side. I was, but with things as they are now, I'm starting to think that helping you wouldn't be too bad. What are you saying? Asmodeus doesn't want me to help the Duke. He offered me a proposal. If I make him the story he wants, he'll return my daughter to me. That's why I was working under the Duke's Siswits. What story does the Demon King want? The story of the 73rd Demon King. He told me to forge the 73rd Demon King with my own hands. Episode 237, Chapter 39, Unidentified Wall, Part 3. Plant Lugratia. That's the end of the 15th scenario, I guess. I need to get stronger. Constellation Demonic Judge of Fire looks at you with pity. Why does this constellation keep talking to me recently? I barely had any contact with them in my last round. Constellation Demonic Judge of Fire asks why you don't search for Dr. Kim. Dr. Kim is dead. Constellation Demonic Judge of Fire shakes their head, pulling back tears. Your notoriety is spreading in the 73rd Demon Realm. Huh? Again? Why does my notoriety keep spreading somewhere as far away as the 73rd Demon Realm? I wonder if Doctor was alive and using my name. But he'd have no reason to do that. No, wait. What if he was alive but in danger? What if he escaped that awful fate and was barely surviving, alone with no scenario at the story's horizon? If he did survive that way and is asking for help. The 73rd Demon Realm, huh? Hidden scenario, fake revolutionary. Do we think our boy is gonna... Do we think Jinhyuk's gonna go help our boy? Do we think he's gonna go and help him? He's gonna find his way there? If he does... we're in for a treat. We are in for a treat, man. Oh boy, is this gonna be good. I'm really looking forward to where this goes, man. Right, I'll see you in a couple of weeks for more ORV. With that out of the way, I've been Omniscient, you've been you. I said earlier, like, comment, sub, notification bell, share the video around, you know the usual YouTube stuff. As I said again, trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. We're at 725-ish now. So if we could push maybe 800, even if we don't get 1,000, if we can get like 900 by the end of the year, that would be incredible. So do me a solid. If you know people that like me, like voice acting, like webtoons, point them in my direction, yeah? And I'll do the rest. But that said, a ta-ta. For now.